Level. Well, middle and high schoolers in Blue Valley are now back in class. The district made the decision back in February after watching case numbers fall. Elementary students are already back full-time. For families who picked the virtual option, they will stay online until the end of the year. And Northland students expecting to return to class this week miss another day of learning today after an online security breach in Park Hill schools. KBC 9's Martin Augustine explains the reasons behind the cancellation.
As eager as so many people are to get students back into class here at Park Hill High School, at Park Hill South, and at the middle schools in the Park Hill district, district leaders just felt they needed another day or so to repair the hack of the school district's online systems. The district's technology team's making plenty of progress in those repairs, district leaders say, but the online education and operations systems of the school district are still a bit unstable following that malware attack over the weekend, leaving instruction and school safety issues just unresolved enough to the point that class simply couldn't happen today. Now, the hack of the system coming as middle and high school students were set to return to class full-time this week, and some students did make it to class Monday morning, only to be told that school was canceled. They needed to turn around and go back home. Now, this is serious stuff. The FBI is helping Park Hill investigate just what happened here. One of the concerns is the possibility of the theft of personal information from students and staffers as a result of the hack. We will know later today about whether or not there'll be school tomorrow. Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
Meanwhile, Kansas City, Missouri is reporting 55 new COVID cases and no new deaths. In the 9-county Kansas City area, 563 new cases are being reported. The area's 7-day rolling average for hospitalizations is at 63. And Jackson County residents can get a free COVID-19 test today. Health Department will be at the View Community Center till 2 o'clock. That's on Byers Road in Grandview, Missouri. Make sure you register online before you go. And the data from AstraZeneca's most recent U.S. trial is now in question. The company said late-stage trials showed the vaccine was 79% effective at preventing symptomatic cases of the coronavirus and 100% effective at preventing hospitalizations. However, now health officials believe outdated information may have been included. The company will have to review its data with the Government Oversight Board before moving forward. And doctors with the University of Kansas Health System acknowledge that public statements like this are uncommon, but say the scrutiny is not.
For me, as I listen to this is exactly as the process is supposed to work. Yeah. The Data Safety Monitoring Board is supposed to step up and say, hang on a second, we need the complete picture. And it sounds like that's working exactly as it was supposed to for a vaccine that's not even yet been submitted for EUA.
Meanwhile, FDA emergency approval for the vaccine is likely weeks away. And Kansas is now in phases 3 and 4 of its vaccine rollout, meaning that anyone between ages 16 and 64 with health issues and more critical workers can get their shots. However, doctors with the University of Kansas Health System warn that it could be a while before the 625,000 Kansans who are now eligible for the shot to get it. Well, they say to plan for about 6 to 8 weeks.
There will be a part played in this story by the variants, and what happens in the next 6 to 8 weeks will be an important part of that story.
Dr. Wild there says Kansas's move is reassuring, but we're nowhere near the end of the pandemic. Meanwhile, Missouri moves into phase 2 of its rollout Monday. People in construction, manufacturing, higher education, and other sectors will be able to get the vaccine. All Missouri adults should be able to get the vaccine by April 9th. And more people are getting their vaccine in the 18th and Vine district. Hy-Vee grocery stores helped the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum host another vaccination clinic at the museum Monday. Well, 650 people were there on a day when the museum's usually closed. Museum President Bob Kendrick says his team worked to get the word out and help people make vaccine appointments.
You can't just assume that particularly older African American population has either access to computers and or internet. And so if they don't have someone there that can actually help them register, we knew that that would be an issue.
Well, the next clinic is Monday. People can sign up online or in person at the museum Thursday from 9 to 3 p.m. And as more people get vaccinated, pharmacies are ready to help. KBC 9's Kelly Ackerman has what you need to know to get an appointment at your local Walgreens.
Once you've signed up for the COVID vaccine in your city, county, or state, you can sign up for additional opportunities to get vaccinated. For instance, Walgreens pharmacies are offering the vaccine. Go to walgreens.com. Near the top of the homepage, you'll see a box that says Schedule Vaccine. Click on that. Before you can schedule an appointment, you must sign into or create a Walgreens account. Then at the bottom of the page, click on Schedule New Appointment. Here you enter your zip code to check availability at Walgreens in your area. If there are openings, click on the tab at the bottom to see if you're eligible. Take a quick survey and continue. You'll answer a few more questions. Click on Schedule Vaccination, answer more questions. On the last page, you'll see a blue tab that says Schedule Now. Select from the available times and locations. If there are no availabilities, you're encouraged to check back. If you don't have internet access, call your local Walgreens or call 1-800-925-4733.
And remember, to get a vaccine, you've got to make sure that you are signed up. Go to KMBC.com and click on the How to Get a Vaccine option. Or you can put your cell phone camera at the screen you see there and get your QR code. You can find information from the state and community you live in, as well as a list of all the latest vaccine events. You can sign up and get yourself on the right list to get a vaccine.